Dean, what is it like, the feeling right now? I mean, I know you guys were pretty confident you were going to be in, but just to be officially in the field, what was it?
It feels great. We're all excited. It's kind of a relief that now we know where we're at, who we're playing. We don't have to worry about being in or not. We're in finally, and we can just focus on Creighton and what we can do there.
Dean, take me back to the KU game, just the agony of having to sit out. I know that's an important game for you. And then when you saw Barry go down, what was running through your mind?
It sucked sitting on the sideline, but I was trying to do anything I could do to help the team. I was just trying to talk, keep everyone positive. When I saw Barry go down, I don't really know what I was thinking. I was like, I felt bad. His eye was all swollen, red. I felt terrible. I thought, honestly, when he got poked at first, I was like, man, his eye just fell out of his head or something. But no, I felt awful for him. I felt bad, and it sucked for him. So
I know that the guys showed a lot of grit, a lot of heart in that game. But with you guys back on the court, what does that mean to your team going into NCAAs?
I think it just brings a little bit more experience to the table, and just we've only been there once, but we've had a little success in there, beating Wake Forest and that. It just brings the vocal leader Barry and I back on the floor, and help everyone keep calm under stress and stuff like that.
Barry, what would you say you learned most from your NCAA tournament appearance last year?
I don't really know. It was just a surreal moment. It kind of came and went kind of fast. It just felt good to get in there and win a game in the first four in. I think the most I learned was just to take every game. It's really survive and advance. So can't look ahead at all towards your next opponent, because if you can't beat the first opponent, there is no next opponent.
Barry, how scary was the incident in that game, and then how are you doing right now?
It was very scary for me. I got hit in my eyes. It was when I got up, it was just blood was coming out the side of my eye, and all I saw was like red in my eye. So but when I came back out there, my guys fought. So it was great to see that, and right now I'm doing pretty good. I can see, and everything's fine.
Barry, you obviously took a lot of pride this year in defending some of the better players in the country. Trae Young obviously comes to mind. The thought of going up against a guy like Marcus Foster and his, what he brings to the floor, what does that mean to you specifically?
My mindset's the same. He's one of the better players, and hopefully I get that matchup to show what I can do.
Barry, what's the recovery process with an eye injury? What do you have to do with it?
It's just time, really. I have some stuff that I'm putting in my eye, and just to help it heal a little bit, make sure everything's right. Got some appointments to make sure everything's going right. So I think time is just the best thing for it.
Do you have to wear goggles, protective gear in practice?
I think I might wear them in practice. I don't know.
Protect the hurt back.
Nah.
How about you, Dean? The injury news kind of sprung up on us. Was it a new thing? Did it happen against TCU when you got hurt?
My foot?
Yeah.
Just started hurting, so just trying to keep me out for a little bit, let it heal, and I'll be good by the weekend though. So for this week.
So both of you guys expect to play?
Barry, what does it mean to you? Having Dean back out there and you guys kind of leading the charge again.
It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a fun experience. Me and Dean back out there with the rest of our guys. We're gonna be pumped to play.
Dean, you're obviously in a boot still. Is there any timeline for when you're gonna be able to actually start doing stuff with the team?
I'm still doing stuff. Just this is just kind of precautionary. Just making sure it gets better and doesn't get any worse. So I'll be good by Friday though.
Dean, what are your initial reactions? I know it's probably don't really know it fully yet, but the initial reactions of your matchups and potential matchups. It looks like this is one of the tougher regions in the entire tournament.
It's a very tough region. Just like the teams you see in our region, they're great teams. But we can't worry about that. Can't look ahead. Can't take any game for granted. So all we can do is worry about Creighton and I haven't watched any film on them, but I've seen them play a few games, and they're playing good. So we just got to be focused and on their scouting report, and just can't look past them.
Barry, you two have scored more than half your team's points 12 times this season. You guys have won a majority of those games. How potent of a scoring duo does it make you guys?
I think it's a great scoring duo. Me and Dean, and just some of the other guys on our team. We have a lot of different weapons that can put the ball in the basket from different areas on the floor. So, but I mean, as far as me and Dean, I think it's a tough out for any team to kind of scout.
Could you guys talk some about how your program has ascended the last 3 years? 2 years ago, missed the tournament. Last year, you won a game in the first 4. This year, 9 seed, 4th in the league, and just how that process is built for you guys.
I mean, I remember when I got here as a freshman, I was talking just to DJ, and he just kept telling me to leave the program better than you found it. And so I think that's my mindset and the mindset of all of us when we got here to, just have the program in better shape than what we found it. And I feel like since we've gotten here, it's kind of went uphill. And hopefully, it'll stay that course.
I think the same thing. I think it was just, we as freshmen, we kind of thrown into the fire right off the bat. Had no choice; we had to play, and we didn't really know exactly what we were doing. And last year, we had a year under our belts, got a little more experience, knew what was happening. And this year, I think the same things happened. 2 years under our belts, we're here now. We're great players. We're a little more mature than we've been in the past, and we have great leaders on the team. Coaches are doing a great job with scouting reports, and we're honestly, our whole team's just locked in and bought into coaches' stuff, and so I think it's just a lot of just great stuff happening. Hopefully, years to come, we can keep building.
Do you guys remember watching Marcus on TV before you got here?
Yep.
Not really.
Dean, there'll obviously be a lot of that talk about leading up to the game. As players, obviously it doesn't affect you directly as much, but how do you go about ignoring that, I guess, and not making that the storyline and let it just be K-State versus Creighton?
We don't really take it personally. Me and Barry don't really. We never played with him or anything. We saw him on our visit and stuff and talked to him, but we didn't know him personally. So it's not really going to affect us at all. You see all this stuff on. People are going to be talking about it and stuff, but all you can do is ignore it and just, we're going to play our basketball and defend, and I think we'll be okay.
You guys obviously got a win last year in the first 4, but do you kind of feel like you need a win in the actual real bracket to kind of validate that progress is being made?
Yeah, I think that would be great for us to show that we are capable of not only getting to the tournament, but winning some games. And I think that winning some games, it'll be great for us, our program.
I think the same way. The first 4 in was it was good, it was fun, but this is kind of like the real thing now. Coming out and playing great competition, just like Creighton. It'd be great to get one win and just keep building off that. And it's March, so anything can happen. We keep getting a couple wins, and things can change. So.
Dean, how do you feel like you and Barry have changed since the last time you played in the NCAA tournament?
I think I know personally I've matured a lot more. I've been a lot more consistent with my day-to-day energy in practice and in games, and as well as Barry. Barry's been a great leader this year, a little more vocal than the past couple years, and he's kind of taking it under himself to this is kind of lead our team in a great direction. I think he's doing an awesome job.
I'm sure you guys were tight going into this year, but now that you guys have both kind of taken on the leadership of the team, do you feel like the two of you have even become tighter?
Yeah, I think our chemistry is always good, but I think it's a little bit better maybe. Just having more games under our belt. I think that's with any people, any team is the longer you play with someone and the more games you have with them. I think the chemistry and even the off the court stuff is just a little bit better.
So it wasn't like seeing Mac, but what he did in the Big 12 tournament.
I knew he was capable of it. I knew it. And I think he just took a little bit of his confidence. I was just trying to keep him confident in everything. I mean, he missed a few shots early in the second half, and he kind of got a little down. And I just tried to help him up, keep his head up, and we needed him to be aggressive, and he was aggressive, and he played like I knew he could play. And hopefully he keeps that energy and that motivation going through the rest of the season. And he keeps playing like that. Makes my job pretty easy. I just gotta give him the ball. So.
What does he have to do to kind of play the same way on Friday?
Just gotta be aggressive, doing what he's doing. I mean, every time he was getting it, he was looking to score, and I mean, he's a monster in there. He's athletic. He's got touch. He's hard to guard.
Do you have any doubts you'd be in the tournament? Do you have any doubts today that you guys would be in the tournament?
I didn't really, but it's just in the back of your mind, you're like maybe not though. So you never know what could happen. But I was pretty much 100% confident we were going to make the tournament, and so. But it feels nice to finally see your name up there and see who you're playing. It feels great.
Dean, after missing back-to-back NCAA tournaments, does it feel good to go back to be the guy that brought the team back to?
It feels great. First year that sucked, but getting into back-to-back years, hopefully we keep it going and keep this chain of events happening for the next few years. And it feels great to be in the tournament and hopefully we can make some things happen.
If you're fortunate enough to be Creighton, you'll obviously play the #1 overall seed. What are your thoughts about potentially that matchup?
That'd be great. I think it'd be a great experience for us. But we're worried about Creighton right now, so that's where our focus is at.
Barry, I don't know about you, but the selection show as a player, is it weird to hear it? Because you hear your name, you're in, but you don't even know who you were playing, what you were doing. Did it kind of drag it out a little bit?
Yeah, it was different, but I think I kind of liked it the way it was this year with I don't know, maybe a little bit more suspense, trying to see where you be and who you play instead of knowing right away as soon as your name popped up. So I liked it a little bit.
Do you sense any difference in Coach Weber or any of the staff? Are they the same? Are they more excited this time of year? What's their attitude like?
I think they're pretty much the same. You get into Big 12 season, they all kind of not really amp it up a little bit more, but scouting reports are a little more tedious because they know that they're playing the same teams for so many years at all their plays and stuff. You do all those scouting reports all over their plays, but this time of year it's just it's an exciting time. I'm sure everyone is excited, and we're ready for the challenge.
Barry, I'm just curious, when they cut it to 2 on X's dunk against KU, how bad did you want back in the game?
I was fine where I was at. I mean, my teammates were fighting out there strong, so I was good. I mean, I wish I could have been in there fighting with them, but to see him with that passion and that fight, it was great.